Where are we going to be at the end of this year in terms of permanent ICU capacity? There's no doubt we're doing an unbelievable amount of PCR tests, but the government have had to actually get the private companies in Dublin, Cork and now Shannon airports to try and meet demand. Myself and others in opposition last year asked for the HSE to set up facilities in airports. I mean, the opposition have been trying to give practical solutions over the course of this pandemic, and if they had been listened to at the time, we wouldn't be scrambling for private capacity to be used to try to meet demand for PCR testing. But it's still not working, it's still not enough, and we still can't get tests. If you logged on right now, lunchtime in this country, you will not be able to get a test, or you will have to stay up late until 12 o'clock at night, refreshing screens to try and get a test, a cancellation test. It's just not good enough, Taoiseach. People are really, really upset out there, and they're expecting restrictions coming down the line. That's what I'm getting all the last few days, is that further restrictions are coming down the line. So your government are going to have to get straight with people, and you're going to have to make long-term plans and stop operating as if this wave is going to be our last. We need to operate as if this virus is going to be here for the next couple of years, as the WHO says, and plan accordingly.
Thank you, Deputy.
We have planned and we are planning accordingly. And the number of ICU beds at the end of this year will be 301, give or take. Resources were provided for 321. And there have been challenges in terms of recruitment, but about 11,000 people have been recruited in 2 years. And the aim is to get to 340 minimum by the end of 2022. I'd like to go further if we could, and then progress it and increase it even further after that. So look, this government has taken major decisions around ICU. We've gone from 255 to 300 in a very short space of time. And ICU beds are not just simply beds you put into, you know that, I appreciate you know that. On the PCR, I think we need to be fair and balanced and have a sense of perspective. Having a capacity of 207,000 is not scrambling around. The amount of private sector additionality is low in comparison to the core capacity that's provided by the HSE. I think credit where credit is due should be given to the HSE in respect of the capacity that it has built up in respect of PCR testing. I think that's a good thing. But they're looking at every possible way to even increase it further. And I think we compare well with other countries in respect of our capacity on PCR testing.